Luigi, and today I'm going to read you one of my Sonic fanfics. Yes, my fanfics are quite unique. They aren't what you would expect from the Sonic community when you hear the word fanfic. So, I started writing these back in, June 5th of 2018. Fun fact, the first one I wrote, I was in school in my math class. I was very bored. We weren't doing any work, because it was the end of the year. But it was pretty good. I'm going to read you, I was thinking about reading you Knuckles vs. Dracula, but that one's pretty long, so I'm going to read you Sonic vs. Tails. Probably my favorite one I've written. One of them. So, first thing you'll notice about this one is the background showcases a beta of one of my best artworks I've ever made. As you can tell, that's Sonic. He only has 2 spines in this one, because the artwork I was referencing didn't have the 3rd spine. But then I posted it on Sonic Amino, and everybody was like, dude, Sonic's got 3 spines, not 2. So everybody kept on whining, so I'm like, fine, I'll make 3. So eventually I made 3. Anyway, I'm going to read this to you now. One day Sonic and Tails were walking around together in Green Hill Zone. They were chatting about their lives and how to stop Eggman once again. Sonic. Well, I won't read you who's saying what, because you can tell. Yo, Tails, this is my homeland. Doesn't look familiar to me. Tails sips some eggnog. So, Tails, how do you want to stop Eggman? What is an Eggman? Tails throws his eggnog glass at Sonic. A miserable little pile of failed schemes, but enough talk, have at you. Tails swings his tails at Sonic. Sonic swiftly dodges them. Alright, Tails, if that's how you want to spend your evening, then let's go. The fight is on. Tails and Sonic continue to fight. They chase each other around loops. They throw each other into spikes and pits. They pushed each other into special rings. Sonic won special stage special rings. When they returned from the rings, they would puke from the sheer psychedelic crap that is the Sonic 1 special stage. Yeah, guys, fun fact, I don't like the Sonic 1 special stage. I think it's awful. I mean, they're not badly designed or anything. I just think they're kind of boring and annoying. Just falling into the goal. I'll take the Sonic 2 and 3 and Knuckles special stages over them any day. Anyway, Sonic and Tails went on for hours. Oh, hours, a long time! Well, it seemed like hours to me. Anyway, Sonic and Tails travel to Lava Reef to find more dangerous hazards. Nothing below them but boiling lava. Good thing Sonic found a magic balloon. Baby Luigi, now you're just ripping off Mama Luigi's plot. Okay, I'll stop. Sonic and Tails went all the way up to the Death Egg for a final showdown. Here we are, Tails, finish things up in the Death Star ripoff. I could have finished off hours ago. Sonic and Tails charge at each other really fast, until a giant claw grabs both of them and puts them into jail cells. Ha 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 ha! Eggman! Nobody calls me that anymore. Now you can call me Egg Dude! Funky Kong's been teaching me about how to be cool. I could have done that years ago. All you had to do is stop terrorizing Mobius. Never! Anyway, you guys fell for my scheme. Scheme? Hey, Tails. Do you know what was in that eggnog? I love you, Egg Dude! Exactly! A love potion made of raw eggs. You got angry at Sonic, so you all both got in a fight and brought yourselves here. The greatest place to have a final showdown. Besides Crocodile Isle, of course. Oh yeah, King K. Rool might have helped me brainwash Funky. I love you, Egg Dude! Enough! It's time to finish you off! Eggman gets ready to launch Sonic and Tails into space when suddenly, DK! Donkey Kong! Donkey Kong shows up and breaks Sonic and Tails out, then he forces Eggman and King K. Rool into the cells. Donkey Kong, being rather savage, launches them into space. Hooray! Thanks, DK. Bananas! I love you, Egg Dude. DK gives Tails a special banana to eat. Where are we? Wait, how does a gorilla breathe in space? Well, it's funny you should mention. Funky, they're on us! Let's get out of here, dude! Funky flies DK back to their home planet. Tails and Sonic Wrong order, guys. Look into the distance, very confused. Remember when we called Eggman McNosehair? LOL! So you may have noticed in this masterful fan fiction I wrote, I created lots of references to other media. Let's point them out. First one we have from Castlevania Symphony of the Night, where Tails asks, "What is an Eggman?" And he throws his eggnog glass and says, "A miserable little pile of failed schemes, but enough talk, have at you." This is a reference to how Dracula in the opening cutscene says, "What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets," and throws his glass. So I thought that was a funny little reference to put in. Of course, I talked about the Sonic 1 special stage. I hate it. Here, I sort of ripped off of Mama Luigi's plot. As you can see, I was talking about the part where Luigi's falling into the part where there's nothing below him but boiling lava, and they found and then he found a magic balloon, and then Yoshi interrupts. So I included a whole bunch of different Donkey Kong characters here: Funky Kong, Donkey Kong, King K. Rool. Let's see what else I did. DK Donkey Kong, the song from Donkey Kong 64. I know there's more. Okay, this ending segment is a reference to the episode of SpongeBob called I Had an Accident, where the gorilla shows up to SpongeBob's pineapple while he's locking himself inside. And I forget exactly what happens, but he ends up ripping SpongeBob in half, and he says, "How can a gorilla breathe underwater?" And then he calls for his little donkey thing named George and says, "George, they're onto us." And they run away. So that was a little reference to that. And this last little reference I had right here was, remember when we called Eggman McNosehair? LOL! That was a reference to Sonic Lost World in Minutes, which is one of my favorite YouTube videos. I find that one really funny. Anyway, that's where this ends. That's not the end of the saga. This is the first episode. I'll read the other ones to you later. But anyway, I'm going to read you the comments. It got 22 likes, which is not enough. It got no props, which is terrible. I don't see how that happened. I'm going to read you the comments. So someone got the Castlevania reference, which is awesome. As I said down here, I didn't think anybody would catch it. I said, Twinkie4746 said that was the most random thing he'd ever read. And I definitely tried to make these things as random as possible. And I said, and yes, that is my beautiful art in the background. I did draw it, guys. I did it actually almost all by myself. I did use a reference sheet. Okay, so what else can I say about this that I haven't said? I think it showcases my intellect, my inner intellect, how smart I really am. It shows my ability to write stories. I mean, nobody knew before I started writing these fanfics in June that I was so good at it, Nobody knew I was so smart at what I did. But the truth is, I know what I'm doing. I mean, just because I write blogs doesn't mean I don't have an imagination. Jeez, guys. Overall, I rate this fanfic a 10 out of 10. I think I did a good job on it. Tell me in the comment section of the YouTube video what you thought of it. And be sure, if you want more of these types of videos where I talk about maybe my blogs and my fanfics, to like this video. So that's all I have for now. I'll make another video later. Bye, guys.